Hi, Chris here live in the Dream Giveaway Garage. Each day we're going to give you a little bit of history and education about the grand prize cars that we have here at the Dream Giveaway Garage. And we're going to start with the car that started the entire muscle car era, Pontiac GTO. So today I'm going to explain to you guys how Pontiac got away with dropping a 389, which is considered a full-size car engine, into the mid-size or the intermediate-sized GTO. So in 1963, John DeLorean, you've all heard about John DeLorean, well, when he was at Pontiac as the chief engineer, had a great idea. He said, what if we took that same engine that the guys are using in NASCAR, the guys are using in NHRA, the Pontiac 389. What if we take that engine, we drop it into a Le Mans, we make it kind of sporty? What do you think will happen? Well, what would happen was General Motors would get really, really upset. And the reason that General Motors would get upset is because they had a rule. And it was called the horsepower to weight rule. And here's how it worked. For every 10 pounds of car shipping weight, so for example, this GTO here weighs about 3,200 pounds. So every 10 pounds of weight, you could get 1 cubic inch of displacement on an engine. So let's do all the math. Let's do the math together. 3,200 pounds divided by 10, that means 320 cubic inches. Well, Pontiac had a 326 cubic inch engine, and that allowed them the opportunity to put that motor into the Tempest and the Le Mans. But you guys know a 326 Pontiac engine isn't going to start a muscle car era. So John DeLorean said, what if we took the 389 instead and put it in? General Motors said, no way. But John DeLorean looked at that rule really, really closely. Before I tell you what he came up with, I'm going to open this hood of the GTO and let you take a look inside. So come on over here with me now. I'm going to open this baby on up. So now this is a Pontiac 389. I want you to take a really, really good look at it here. This was the engine that, before DeLorean pulled this off, you could only get in a full-size Pontiac like a Bonneville. Tri-Power 389, wonderful, wonderful engine from the glory days of Pontiac. Check it out a little bit closer now. Look at that, wonderful, wonderful engine. So what did John DeLorean do? He read the rules, and he followed the rules. But he discovered a way to get around the rules at the same time. He discovered that General Motors rule said that a big engine cannot go as a car model. Well, what's that mean? That means that he couldn't come up with a new car name, such as GTO. But he found a way around it. He made the GTO an option package. It wasn't its own model like Firebird or like Bonneville. It was an option package on the Le Mans. And since it was only an option package, it wasn't under the rule guidelines. He got away with it. Dropped the 389 into the Tempest, called it the GTO, and the original muscle car era started. And by the time that General Motors got around to seeing what was happening, they were selling so many of them, they said, don't worry about that rule anyways. And they let the GTO become its own model. That was after 1965. There you go. True story. How John DeLorean got around the rules at General Motors to make the entire muscle car era kick off with the Pontiac GTO. Remember, this is an excellent example of the GTO, one of the finest restored ones in the country. To win it, to enter to win it, you go to www.dreamgiveaway.com, use promo code Facebook Live. Hope you got a little bit of education today. I want to remind everybody that the GTO Dream Giveaway is brought to you by our good friends at Ames Performance. We'll see you next time in the Dream Giveaway Garage.